on
go.
screen.
There we go. We did it, Maureen.
Yes.
We're here.
We're here. Yes.
We made it.
No small endeavor. It was fun. I've been in the classroom all day sewing.
I was also in the classroom all day,
It's been
having
great.
fun with all our friends.
Yes. I enjoyed it. I don't think I've had an entire day of sewing probably for a year.
That's a long time.
It is, yeah. When I first started working here, I was so tired out because I hadn't worked full-time hours in years. So I was super, super tired. So I would get home on the evenings after work and just be exhausted. And then on the weekend, I had to catch up on all of that stuff that you do for the house, right? So then I couldn't do it all on the weekend. I'd get a couple hours here, a couple hours there. So I can't remember the last time I sewed for an entire day. It's been fun.
Well, I'm so happy you had tons of fun.
Yeah. So now I think all of the things that I'm supposed to do on the weekends are going to get a little like shoved to the side.
Because you're going to be sewing all day.
I am.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
love that.
fam, but
sometimes we just need to sew all day.
Unfortunate for the timing, it's my husband's birthday this weekend. So now that I've rediscovered that I want to sit and sew all day, oops, you know.
Well,
So I might
maybe you could make him something for his birthday.
Or maybe I'll sew all day Sunday, and Saturday I'll give him the attention he deserves for his birthday.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a really good plan.
Good compromise. Anyways, hi everyone.
Hi, welcome back to my sewing room. With Maureen and Chelsea. We're doing part 2 of Roofuss Advent Calendar today. It's very cute.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I'll switch this. We managed to get all of these ready. We drew them onto the back of our Wonder Under or Heat and Bond, and then we trimmed them all out. And I am going to start laying them out according to this lovely diagram that's in here. Yep. And Maureen is going to start on another part of our project.
Yep. So then also included with the pattern is the felt with all of the Advent numbers on here. And so they've all got to be trimmed out into little squares so that we can stitch them onto the pattern. So I need to trim all of these out evenly, which is going to be, it's not exactly my forte getting everything trimmed out. Well, it is and it isn't. I feel the pressure to get things perfect, which is very stressful. So I've decided that rather than measuring them and making them perfect, I'm going to try my powers at winging it. And we'll see how that goes, because winging it feels like the way to go today. So the measurement on these is going to be a little less than 2 inches. So I'm just going to line them up and just go for a general old hack, because what I decided is that in the long run, by the time we've got the stitching around them and everything, if they're not exactly perfect, I don't know that it's really gonna
be noticeable.
Yeah, or that it's gonna matter too much, because you're gonna put something in each of the pockets, which is gonna kind of change the shape of the felt anyways. So if they were like off by a millimeter or 2, really, is anyone gonna notice?
I don't think so.
Unlikely. Yeah. So stressing about a millimeter or 2 is just not going to be worth my time.
I'm already very excited for this.
So here we go, first cut. Too late now to worry. So I'm going to turn it around. So after the first cut's made, we're just going to...
Right. This goes on this side.
Measure up. Let's see.
Roof left.
See, and I'm already off to a bad start, because if I have to go just under 2 inches, I've already trimmed off not enough. Let's try that again. See, I'm using the wrong end of the ruler. Let's try this.
And while Maureen's doing that, I am just removing paper off the back of these. And since I'm starting from the bottom, I know these are all butted up right against the bottom. So I'm just ironing these ones in place so they're there, and I don't bump them while I'm working on my reindeer. And I'll probably do my reindeer all at once, so that everything lines up nicely.
Let's get on that. That'll help. So, yeah, the concentration is real.
Good. my little guys in place. Gonna add some peaks.
So there we go.
Those are looking great, Maureen.
They're a little closer to the top than the bottom, but I think that'll work out because it has to. It's already cut. That is the name of the game. Oh, see, and I don't think I cut them quite straight, so now we'll run, or maybe they're not quite sewn straight. Who knows? Let's see if that goes to there. Now we'll run that line. I'm going to turn them around and straighten up this line.
Maureen, this is already looking adorable.
Let's see. Oh, I like it.
I am so happy with this.
I like that there's going to be a whole advent calendar at the end here.
And piece number 3 is her little body. Oh, piece number 4, sorry, is our body.
The funny thing is, without all of this stuff on top, it just looks like his bum.
It totally does look like just a bum. Okay.
Rudolph's white-tailed deer bum.
These ones, I'm going to get them all into place.
Okay.
And then I'll iron them after once we...
That's good thinking.
See if they are all in the right spot. So piece 4, piece 5 is a hind leg. Oh, that's piece 6.
Oh, this is going well. Okay. Looks like I found the sweet spot for cutting here.
Oh, there's a hind leg. That's piece 5. Oh, and my arrow. And the arrow, so I'm going to make sure that's pointing upwards.
Right, that his leg isn't upside down.
So,
good plan.
Yeah, we don't, yep, that was the left hind leg. And then I need piece 6, the right hind leg. We're going to flip it this way, have it pointing upwards.
I was trying to be careful not to lose any little bits. There's a couple of them that are pretty small. Okay, there's that.
All right.
Okay, all of my strips are cut. Now we just have to do the other direction.
That's piece 9. That's an ear. That is not a leg. I thought it was a leg. Good thing we labeled all of these. So piece 7 is my left hoof. That's going to go here. Oh, you did such a lovely job cutting out that hoof. It looks so perfect.
Like I said, sometimes I get things right, not always.
Right hoof, hind hoof left is 9.
Okay, 1 square, and it looks like the 5 is in the middle.
So 1 hoof, there it is. So this is piece 10.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is cut them all so that they're lined up on this side, and then
Piece 11 is our scarf. That's fun. All right.
it's hard to tell what some of them are. Like, it's a good thing they've got writing on them. Oops.
Yeah, otherwise I would have no idea what this piece is. For sure.
This, I should have brought up a smaller ruler. This is very awkward.
I think this goes like this. And the best part about just putting it all in, kind of where it goes, and not ironing it yet, is we can move all of these around if we decide we don't like where we put them.
Yes, which would also be the advantage of if you were using steam-a-scene, you could kind of have them placed a little bit on a semi-permanent basis if you were going to take a little bit more time to decide.
Or if maybe you are working where it's windy.
Yeah.
Because that happens.
Because then you could put it down and then reposition it if you needed to. So there's a couple of different products depending on how you like to position things.
Oh, that's number 15. That is number 13, and my arrow's pointing that way, so make sure it points that way up. I think getting the paper off might be the hardest part here, Maureen.
Yeah, some of them are a bit tricky. I find if they're being really stubborn, a pair of tweezers are great. Another use for Bernina 8 series tweezers, which I left downstairs at my sewing machine instead of bringing up here. Sorry.
It's okay. I also love those tweezers. They're pretty fantastic.
Yep. I don't know that there's very much tweezing things that they don't do. They pluck eyebrows.
They're awesome eyebrow pluckers.
They really
I
are.
will
They're great.
fully agree with that.
They're great at picking out stray threads from the I was picking out a thread from my thread cutter, and one of the students was sitting beside me today, and she goes, "What on earth are you picking at?" Because she was using a Brother and I'm using a Bernina, so she didn't have to clean out her thread cutter the way that I do. And I said, "Oh, I've just got some threads stuck in here," and she goes, "Oh my goodness," because it looked like I was performing surgery on my machine. But
Oh my gosh, she's looking really cute, Maureen.
oh my gosh, I love that the check. That's really cute.
The buffalo check is really cute. Oh, this way. Yes, I definitely would have put this one on upside down. I did not look at that. All right, might have to scooch him down a bit. I already ironed that on, so I'm not too worried about moving it. Just clean up some of my mess.
And his hoofs. Oh,
We're just gonna give him a little scoochy scooch.
I'm pretty excited about this pattern. Oh, moved over a bit.
He is really big, Maureen.
It's funny, even when you get measurements, how far off your judgment can be about size.
I know! This is not how I imagined he would be.
I thought he was going to be at least 25% smaller.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised.
I'm glad he's big, because you need a big athlete. You can't fit chocolate bars into something smaller.
Okay, I did 18. 19 is his pom-pom. Oh, I apparently did not write a number on the back of 19. I just skipped that one.
There wasn't anyone in the, I remember when we were doing them yesterday, I mentioned that there's no number on this one. I think it's this pom-pom. And you said, yeah, there wasn't any on the pages that we traced. There was no markings on it.
Very good. I suppose I could have just written a 19 on.
We could have, but we'll just know that's the one.
Okay. 21. Where's that coming out of? It's hat-ish area.
6 and 9 look exactly the same, only one is upside down from the other.
Oh, very good.
So we'll try not to stress when we stitch that on, as long as we don't put 2 6s or 2 9s on.
I think we might have to do a little bit of fiddling with his head. Looks a little strange the way I did it.
Now, have you ever done freehand satin stitch?
No, have you?
No, I haven't. Neither have I done freehand blanket stitch.
Well, this is going to be very fun.
Isn't it? There's so much learning on this project for us. Our first time patchabilities. I
love that though.
Yeah, so do I. That just means that this really is beginner friendly.
All right. This is adorable. What's our it can't?
Yeah. Oh.
Doesn't even have eyeballs yet. And he's so
check
cute.
that everybody can hear us. Wouldn't that be great?
Oh yes, we should definitely check. It looks like they can hear.
Okay, good.
I think I gotta scooch his little body downwards because it looks like his little feet are floating. What do you think, Maureen?
Yeah, he looks a little bit.
Okay, I'm just gonna put these legs here. And
just give him a yank. Now just don't lose his head. Oh.
His hat fell off.
Now he looks a little surprised.
But he came with it for the most
It would be
part.
funny if he had eyebrows in there.
That would be really funny. Put his little leg back.
Ooh, these double digits are a bit more spacey.
Ooh, are they?
They're harder to line up. I'm doing it, but they're a little harder to find the center because I'm having to just eyeball it because, you know, I decided to wing it.
Eyeballing's great.
Yeah. As long as I don't cut off an edge.
You're doing an amazing job.
Thanks, even though you're not looking.
Yes.
You just know it.
I hear the rotary cutter going.
Have you ever watched Dawn and her rotary cutter?
I hear it all day.
Yeah.
She's so fast.
She's a confident rotorer.
So we haven't met Dawn yet. Dawn's our kit room person, and she's the one who builds all of these awesome kits. She built this one, and it is so stinking cute and so perfect.
And she's gotten some pretty nifty rotary skills.
Yeah, and she is the fastest rotary cutter person I've ever met.
Set down. Set down.
she can cut like crazy.
Yeah, it takes me a minute to think about it and to slowly slide it along. She's just
deliberate on it for a while.
Yep, she's got it all.
Chop, 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 chop.
I want to line this up perfect. She just gets it. It just happens for her.
I think his little leg has to be tucked in like that.
Okay.
Oh, I think his scarf's actually supposed to come down. So maybe his leg has to come down that way. I put this on wrong. I'm looking at her picture.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And trying to
line them up just so.
I think it goes like that. And then this might come over the two little edges here. Maybe he tucks in like that.
Oops, look at that.
There.
Thinking I'm lifting garbage and not doing it at all. Oops, 10, 11.
Rotate like that. Okay. We're coming together, Maureen.
Excellent.
Bring his little hat down.
I love this so much.
Me too. I'm gonna put this back where it goes.
It was my nephew's birthday yesterday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and I've made him a special treat. I haven't given it to him yet, so I can't say what it was. But
okay.
When I asked what did he prefer, pirates or dinosaurs, I got an emphatic dinosaurs. However, earlier this summer, I asked him what his favorite animal was, and it was cheetah. And so I'm a little bit worried that even though he loves dinosaurs, his favorite animals are cheetahs, and I did not do anything with cheetahs. So I was thinking maybe I'd figure out a way to wrap the dinosaur specials in cheetah, just so that there's at least some type of cheetah involved. Or maybe Christmas will be cheetahs.
Oh, you could do that.
Yeah. So I can have cheetahs and dinosaurs. Oh, that's the idea. Okay. So you got to talk these things out.
You totally do.
And I think we've got some cheetah print, don't we?
I think we do.
Oh, I could make them a pillowcase.
Okay.
Oh.
How do you feel about him?
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Okay. Can I start pressing?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Stick that Merry Christmas guy down.
I have all these pieces left to go, but they go down here. So
okay,
I think I'll add them after.
But yes.
Maybe we should, once you have the 24, we can kind of figure out our placement down here with that.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to boop.
I got worried that there were extra pieces, but you're right. Yes,
nope,
they go
there
at the
are
bottom.
not.
They're not really extra.
Just checking out all our pieces as we go. Making sure everything is laying just the way we want it to. Although if there's a boo-boo, we can probably hide it in thread.
Yep.
What doesn't thread hide? Let's be honest.
I know, I trimmed a piece of applique today just a little bit too close.
I do that too.
And then I thought, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm doing satin stitch. Nobody will ever know.
I also trimmed applique too close. And also was like, satin stitch.
Yep. I have even buried a patch in satin stitch.
Oh.
So put a little bit of glue behind it, stuck a little bit because it was in minky, and I figured nobody will ever know. I'll just bury it in the satin stitch. And so there was a bit of a seam, but you couldn't really tell.
This guy's looking so cute. Just going to adjust his hat a little. Okay, I think he's just the way we want him. But I think this ball is actually supposed to be behind the hat. Like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll tuck it in a little.
Perfect.
Fabulous.
I think that iron is warming up this room because
Yeah, it's warm,
my
hey?
sweater is, yeah. Thinking I don't need my sweater. Or maybe it's just being upstairs because we were downstairs all day.
Yeah, downstairs I think is a little cooler in the winter.
It's only natural that heat rises.
It sticks down so well.
Yeah, it's one of the things I do like this about the heat and bond is it's really plasticky. So
it just
sticks. Yeah.
There's one job. It does it very well.
It knows its job. It's got it. Okay.
Right.
Oh no, I've got one more strip. I was like, I'm done. But I have one more set.
Fabulous. Once you have that 24, I can stick that in here as well.
Okay.
Just going to scooch us up.
Oops. Wouldn't it be nice if all we had to do was stick sticky on the back of this, that they didn't have to be pockets? That would be nice.
Well, then you wouldn't be able to put goodies in it.
I know, but it would be cool. If it was that,
it would be cool.
If it was that easy.
But then it would be a different project.
It would be, yeah.
All right, and I'm not going to stick this down until we have that 24. Oh, looks like the bow center has an arrow on it.
You know who's really, really good at doing freehand blanket stitch and satin stitch?
Anne is.
Anne, exactly. You know what I was just thinking?
She is
I was like,
epic at it.
We should see if we can con her into doing all of the blanket stitch on this. She happens to be in today. We should send it over there.
Very fabulous at it. All right,
Maybe
I'm
she'll
ready
even
for
film
that
it for us.
24.
Okay.
His little feet are so cute. I think I'm in love with him. I might need one too.
Ha ha ha.
I will already know how to make it.
That's right. It'll be super easy for you because you'll have already had your test run. But I probably will owe you some free assistance.
Fabulous. I'm down with that.
It might come at the cost of some hot chocolate bar action.
Maureen is making reference to the hot chocolate bar I created in our house that is been very popular.
I like the idea of having a hot chocolate bar.
I do too. It's pretty fantastic.
I also like the idea of like making a cup of hot chocolate and bringing it out to the hot tub. I mean, I don't have a hot tub, but it might be a reason to get one. Maybe I should put that on my list for Santa.
Santa, please bring me a hot tub.
Yeah, I'll need a concrete pad poured somehow in the middle of winter, but you know, now that the weather's turned, maybe a little difficult.
Maybe I'll put the star up a bit. No, it has to go down a bit. It has to go down like that. Okay, that's how the star is going to go.
Okay, there we go. They're all
what do you think about the bottom bow? It's saying it wants to be like this.
Oh, tucked under a little bit.
And then we're going to lose a bit. Or we could wait to apply it and put it right there, which could be very cute once we stitch this down. That would look cute too.
I like that.
Is that your option?
Yeah, I think I want to see all of it.
Let's get that out of the way. We'll finish ironing this. Boop. And then we just have one more thing to iron on him.
That's great. Look at that.
That went way faster than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, I kind of thought the ironing it on was going to be...
How long did that take us? I think 20 minutes.
Not bad.
Actually, we could look over there. 24 minutes.
There we go.
Exact. But we were chatting for a while.
We were, yeah. We weren't down to business right away.
No, we did not do that. This is going to be crazy adorable.
Yes.
I just can't.
And then the last thing is the roof at the top.
Good, those are stuck on there. Okay, so the roof at the top is piece number 27.
Yeah.
And this is when we back to fusible woven because we're putting it on this dark
Yeah, we don't
stuff.
want to see the blue through it.
Yeah, so we put the fusible woven on it, and we put the heat and bond.
And it just goes across that. Perfect.
That looks great.
Oh, I like it.
Bam!
Excellent.
I'm actually just surprised we haven't made a huge mess. It looks pretty tidy in here for something we've made.
Right? I know, like...
Everything's in a pile.
Everything's neat and tidy and where it should be.
What has happened to us, Maureen?
We're getting more organized. I think what it is actually is we actually have enough room to work.
Oh yeah, the studio has so much room.
Yes. I like this new studio. It's nice. It's well lit. There's space.
Okay.
Okay. Look at that.
He is all assembled.
Oh, see him in there?
Oh, look
Oh
at
my
that.
goodness, he fits all the way in.
He's adorable. So then all we need to do is place all the numbers.
Yep.
Oh, we want to stitch them on once it's sandwiched.
Yes.
We need to sandwich first. So we sandwich today, Maureen?
Yeah, sure.
We can get sandwiched and then we can start stitching tomorrow.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Or
so
sorry, Thursday.
Thursday.
Tomorrow's
right.
Wacky Wednesday.
Yes, we wouldn't want to take away
Right.
Sandy's fun day.
Do you have some backing, Maureen?
So I do. I've
Oh,
decided
it's so
to
cute.
back it on this. I've got some, oh, take the sticker off it. So I have
Maybe we should remove some goodies.
this white and silver excitement that I bought. I actually bought this for a quilt that I'm working on in class, the Merry and Bright quilt, but it's a little bit too creamy for the whites that I've picked. I'm kind of going a little bit more of grays and silvers, and I'm finding that it's just not quite what I wanted, but it's perfect for this.
I think it's totally perfect for this.
So I thought,
We'll just
nope,
clean
this
up
is what we'll
some
do.
space for you.
So the width on him is, I'm just going to measure his width real quick here. So we're at approximately 12 inches. So I'm going to cut the backing to 13 just so that we've got
all right.
enough.
I will tuck him back over here then.
Just going to move our friends for a second. And we don't need any of our
Move all our numbers.
templates.
For
Remove
tiny,
those.
what is this?
Look, I know, this is crazy. Crazy talk. So
weird.
I'm gonna do it this way. This is, I cut funny sometimes at home. So this is all of our binding. So it's the same color as the border. I did binding in that blue. And I'm just gonna do kind of a rough cut. I'm not too worried about being exact on 13 just because it's backing. So we're gonna be trimming it on the final product anyways. So we'll just go to here. And 13 is here, and I think we'll just cut a little bit excess as well.
Fabulous idea.
So I'm actually going to go to maybe 14, so we've got about an inch on either side. And so we'll go to here.
It's a very good thing there's a green mat here, otherwise you wouldn't see your fabric.
Right? It would be too hard to
table's
see.
so white.
So there we go. That gives us 14, and there'll be extra on the top and bottom, but again, we're
Awesome.
going to trim that when we do all of our excess trimming on the end. So
Fabulous.
I'm not too worried. So there's,
I suppose we should give this a press.
it might like that, yep.
We'll go in our ironing pad. I probably have enough heat left.
Perfect.
I unplugged our iron, but I think there's enough. Look at that.
And then this is this.
Beautiful. All right.
And I've got this crazy strip of batting, and I'm going to be crazy. And rather
Perfect.
than running it all the way up, I'm actually just going to I'm going to piece it, because in a wall hanging, I don't think there's any real need to, it's not going to make a big difference if we're pieced. So, because I've got this, again, I'm not terribly concerned about having perfect edges. So I'm going to just fold it in half because my cutting board is dictating that that's what I've got room for. And I'm a mad woman.
It's a good plan. I like it.
So we're going to do like this. And I set my ruler down. I'm going to go just a little shy of 14 because I like to be able to see my fabric on the back.
So we know we're not going to miss our back fabric. That would not be a fun day.
Yeah, so we'll do 14. And then I'm going to do it again because I'm going to need to piece this a little bit longer than, whoops, than this is. And then... And you can put wash away tape on it in order to piece it, or you can use, there's some batting fuse downstairs that we sell. I think in this case we'll just put it in place and call it good enough because again it's a wall hanging and I'm not really all that worried about it coming apart.
Yeah, we're not worried about it being super toasty warm for us.
Yeah, if
it's not going to get washed very often. And
there's going to be an absolute ton of quilting on this in the form of blanket stitch and everything else. So it's going to hold it in place. So I'm not all that worried about it not getting enough securing stitching on it. So
all right,
we'll place it and
put our backing fabric down.
There we go.
Perfect.
And I'll stick this over here.
All right, now we're just going to put some 505 on our backing fabric. Do you like working inside out?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Would you like me to spray half of it and then we'll go to the other half? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just going to give it a little bit of 505.
And we might find that this gets most of it. So where are we at here? Yeah, approximately that end. Not bad.
Or just gently smoothing so as not to stretch.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a little bit of a wrinkle, which is okay.
This batting, it's a pretty stiff number 4. It's a number 4 that's been kind of hanging around as an extra in my craft room, but I've kept it fairly smooth. I don't know how. Okay.
Oh, and this is, again, a good family project because it's really easy if someone's holding up the other end of your batting while you're trying to lay it down.
Yeah.
And you're not fighting with the batting getting stuck everywhere.
Exactly, yeah. And it's kind of angled off on the end there, but I'm not too worried because, again, we've got extra backing and batting that we didn't really need, right? So when we put the project on, here, sorry, one sec, there we go. So now we'll give this an extra. That's a nice little odor. Not too bad. So get that in the middle.
Mixed middle?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to work from the middle out, just smoothing it down.
And because I put my my edges on with a bit of a wrinkly flare, it's having some fun lying down flat, but that's just...
I think it's doing great, actually.
It's not too bad. We got a couple of spots here that are a little interesting, but it'll be okay. It'll smooth out when we get it all.
We'll just quilt those out, Maureen.
Yeah.
We'll pretend like they're not there.
They'll disappear. It's not too bad, actually, considering how...
I think he really flattened it.
He did, yeah. Yeah. We can just... There we go.
All right. Should we lay down our numbers before we go today?
Sure, yeah.
I put them over here.
Position them on.
Okay.
So we gotta...
Do we want to put them in order? That's the number one question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it would drive me bonkers trying to find them.
10's on this row. 7's over. Can Chelsea count today? 6. Maureen, what order is this in?
3, 4, yeah. 1, 2 up top.
This is so weird doing it sideways. Okay.
3 is here.
There we go. Look at us go. Okay, 24's over there.
Okay.
23 and 22 are here. 21.
20, 19, 18. I think we're missing a row.
14.
We might need to squish a little more.
Tighten them up a bit. So you do have a diagram for sizing everything up, or for spacing everything.
The other option
We're
is that
kind
we
of
can
just
also
YOLOing a little.
we can also just give everybody.
Oh, are you going to put extras on the row?
Yeah, I was like, why not? We can do this too. We can go 4
That
here.
looks fun.
Oh no, if we do 4 here, then we have to give the 15. We can't just put it in a weird row.
Yeah, I think
And
we can
then-
squish them, Maureen.
And then 11 here.
Okay, that's how we want it.
I don't know. It works.
Looks fabulous. Okay, awesome. I love it. All right. Look how cute they are.
Perfect.
What about the 16?
Oh. Well, that's good because this row looks a little funny. So we'll put
Perfect.
16 in there.
16 goes there. All right. I love craft projects. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And maybe our size didn't quite work, but that's the beauty of Patchabilities is you can wiggle around, make it work,
Yes.
and then it always fits. It's awesome. I can't wait. We will continue on Thursday.
That's right.
That is the day.
Yep.
And then we'll finish stitching these up.
Stitches
I
and buttons.
cannot wait. Oh, and yeah, we're definitely doing some button sew on Thursday.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Yep.
That's going to be super fun.
I like it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today, everyone. We will see you again on Thursday, and you will see